Okay, so I'm just writing and you people try to attempt it, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
The x coordinate of a point P is twice its y coordinate. If P is equidistant from Q, which is 2 and minus 5, and R, which is minus 3 and 6, then find the coordinates of P. So both of you try to solve it and tell me what are you getting as an answer. So till then, I'm writing the second question. And please do it on your own, right? After closing all the books. So that will give you also an idea how much you are able to do, how much you remember. Yes, Hamna, what are the coordinates of P in the first question? Hamna, I can't hear you. Please unmute yourself. Okay, Harsha, what are the coordinates?
Ma'am, the x coordinate is 16 and y coordinate is 8.
Okay, that's right. Now please attempt the second question.
Ma'am, done.
Okay, which type of triangle is this?
Ma'am, isosceles triangle.
Okay, why?
Ma'am, two of the sides are same and one is different.
Okay, so basically you must have got this thing here that like if it is a triangle, hmm, how much is your AB? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, 5 root 2.
Okay, 5 under root 2. Okay, and your BC is
5 under root 2.
5 under root 2. Same?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I think your BC is wrong. Please check again.
Ma'am, is it under root 52?
Yes, it is under root 52, right? And your AC is how much?
Under root 2.
Okay. So you can always check their squares also. So AB square will be 25 into 2, that means 50, right? BC
Yes.
square will be your 52 and AC square is 2. So you can see AB square plus AC square is equal to BC square here. So which
Yes,
kind
ma'am.
of triangle is this?
Right angles.
Yes, so it's not isosceles. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Third question is, I think you can do this. Let me skip it. Yeah, let me take some different kinds of questions like this. Show that the point A, that is 6, 4, right? And B, 5 minus 2, and C, 7 minus 2, right? Are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. See, all these questions were previously asked in CBSE. Okay, so you have to show that. Also, find the length of the median through A. So first of all, tell me like which side is equal to which side.
Ma'am, AB is equal to AC.
AB is equal to AC, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a triangle like this. AB, sorry, AB is equal to AC, so it should look like this, right? So you have to draw the median through A. So let's say this is the median. Now what is the property of median?
Ma'am, it divides BC into two equal halves.
Two equal halves. Yeah, that is called a median. So also find the length of the median through A. So you have to find the length of AD also. So all these coordinates you have, right? This is 6 and 4. And this is 5 and minus 2. This is 7 and minus 2. So to find AD, you have to know the coordinates of D, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think this can be done in the reverse order. We already know the formula for midpoint, the coordinates of midpoint, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In the third exercise. So if we call this, x and y, so your x will be x1 plus x2 by 2, right? So what
Yes,
it
ma'am.
will be? It will be 5 plus 7 divided by 2. So how much? 12 by 2. So it will be 6, right? Similarly, you find the y coordinate of D. So y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So you have minus 2 plus minus 2. So that means minus 4 by 2. So it will be minus 2. So you have got the coordinates 6 and minus 2. Now you can find the distance AD, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now, okay, calculate AD. Till then, I'm writing the next question.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, passing through the points 0, 0. Now try to do it yourself and then we can discuss. 1 and minus 3 and 2. Also find its radius.
Ma'am, how to start with the fourth one?
Just 1 minute. Vertex. Okay, fourth one. Find the coordinates of the center of the circle passing through the points this, this, this. Okay. See, from 3 points, only one circle can pass. That we have, I mean, there's a theorem or something like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we have 3 points. So basically, the 3 points lie somewhere on the circle. If I do it here, you have a circle, right? And anywhere you have your 3 points. So you can just name them, give it some name, right? A, B, C, like this. So just mention your points here, A, B, and C. So you have to find the coordinates of the center. So if I just name it P, So just give it a thought, like what can you do here?
P would be equidistant from all the points.
Yes, obviously. So you can just include one point which is 0, 0, so that will make your calculations also easy, right? So you can say like AP is equal to PB, no problem, right?
Yes.
So obtain something. Basically, you will obtain an equation in two variable, right? If you just call it X and Y, so you will get an equation in X and Y. Then next time you can equate AP to PC. Then again you will get your second equation and you will solve it. Hamna, are you here? If you can hear me, Hamna, please try to solve the questions on your own. It will give you some practice. Yes, what is the first equation, Harsha?
4x minus 2y plus 5.
Okay, right. And second?
6x minus 4y plus 13.
Okay, yes. So now to solve them. Yes, how much is x?
I got 3/2.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, and y?
11/2.
11/2. Yes, that's right. So these are the coordinates. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then you can find the length of radius that you can do. So AP or PB or PC, whichever you want, you can calculate. Because it's 0, 0, so it's easy to calculate AP, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can find the length. Okay. Now see the fifth question. This was also asked in CPSC exam. This is a good question. Okay, let's solve it together, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now see if you can see minus 40 and positive 40, right? So they are all lying where y coordinate is 0. That means on the x-axis, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So are the two vertices of an equilateral triangle, find the coordinate of its third vertex. So if I just try to plot them on the axis, so where will they fall? So like for example, my positive 40 will be here and then equal distance. So this will be my minus 40 point, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So and it is an equilateral triangle. So the shape will look something like this, right? So you have to find the basically the coordinates of the third vertex. So if I just name it A and this one B, so you have to find the coordinates of C. Clear? So
Yes, ma'am.
let the coordinates are X and Y. So this is the question. So it is actually given here what you have to do. It's an equilateral triangle. So obviously your AC is equal to BC is equal to AB, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So from like one combination, you will get one equation. From another combination, you get another equation, and you can solve them, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, instead of that, we can find AB and just insert the value in AC, right?
Yeah, that also you can do. I mean, you can equate the distance AC to AB. Yes. So basically, you equate both. First, you equate AC to AB, and then you equate BC to AB because AB distance you can find out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm, yeah, okay. Try to solve like from which combination. Let us see what we get. Let us solve it together. So let's say I say that AC is equal to AB, or I say that AC square is equal to AB square just to avoid the square root. So what will I get here? So I get x plus 4 whole square and plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to AB. So 4 plus 4 whole square and plus like obviously 0 plus 0 whole square. That's it. Okay. So this is x square plus 2 into 4 8x plus 16 and plus y square. This gives 4 plus 4 8. 8 square is 64. So you get x square plus y square plus 8x is equal to uh, 64 minus 16. How much is this? So 14 minus 6 will be 8. Then 5 minus 1, 48. So it's not a linear equation. I think you cannot do anything here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think I should equate AC with BC. Let us see what I get if I equate AC with BC. So ultimately AC will be this again, x plus 4 whole square plus 5 minus 0 whole square. And BC will be like same, x minus 4 whole square and plus y minus 0 whole square, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
directly like this whole square cancels out, as you can see. This will be x square plus 2 into 4, 8x plus 4 into 4, 16. This is x square minus 8y and plus 4 into 4, 16, right? So again, 116 goes out. X square also goes out. So you get 8x plus 8y is equal to 0, or you can say x plus y is equal to 0, or x is equal to minus of y. So I think one relation you have got from here, but not the exact value of x and y, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we did, AC is equal to BC. So did I do it correct?
Ma'am,
Oh,
we can
sorry.
find.
Sorry. Wait. There's a mistake here. It's not y, right? This side also it was x, isn't it? Y bracket actually cancels out, right? This was 8x only.
Yes, ma'am.
So 8x plus 8x is equal to 0. So you get 16x is equal to 0, and that gives you x is equal to 0, right? So at least one coordinate you have got. And no problem, like just put this value here, right? So what you get? 0, y square plus 0 is equal to 48, right? So y 48 is not a perfect square. So anyway, y is like under root of 48, no problem. Just take prime factors. So 48 is 2 into 2 and 4, 2 into 1 and 2, 2 into 6, 2 into 3 and 3 into 1. So 2 and 2, right? So it will be 4 under root 3. That's it. And obviously plus minus because it's square root, right? So you get two values, plus and minus. In coordinate geometry, it's like really important, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, x coordinate is 0. And yeah, because triangle can be this way also, it can be this way also, right? We don't know what are the coordinates of x and y, whether it's positive or it's negative, right? So if the triangle is this, so the coordinates will be this 0 and positive 4 root 3. And this can be another possibility that it is 0 and minus 4 under root 3. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will simply write that therefore the coordinates of the third vertex are like that you can write. So it can be C also, it can be D also.
We can also find the distance from the origin, right?
Origin. Yes, you
Like
can.
considering Pythagoras theorem.
So that way you need, but again you need three distances, like you are taking 0, 0 here, right? So you will find, let's say this is O. So you will find OB, you will find OC, you will find CB. Ultimately, three lengths you are going to find. And here also three lengths you are finding. So, I mean, you can give it a try if you are getting the same answer, but I have not done that calculation, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Ultimately, the answer has to be same, right? So you can write that therefore, the coordinates of the third vertex are, I mean, it's better not to complicate the question, right? You just use simple distance formula here. Third vertex R, so both can be there. So you will draw the figure. So it can be C, which will be 0 and positive 4 under root 3. And also this is another possibility, 0 and minus 4 under root 3. So you can equate any two sides. I think it doesn't matter. So with this also you were able to solve it. So another question I can give you for practice that you can solve later on. sixth, that if two vertices of an equilateral triangle B, so one is again 0, 0, and 3 under root 3, sorry, 3 comma under root 3. Find the third vertex. So how will the figure look like this time? Now try to understand where the point lies. So one is obviously 0, 0, right? This is one vertex of the triangle. Now here you can see both x and y coordinates are positive. That means first quadrant, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So positive 3, x is positive 3, and then some under root 3 distance. So somewhere like in the first quadrant it's going to fall. So it will be an equilateral triangle like this. So these are the 2 points which are actually given. So one is 0, 0, you can call it A. And this is your B, which is 3 and under root 3. So the coordinates of C you have to find. So same approach, just give it a try, okay?
Okay.
Let us do one more question. So this is your homework. 7th. Find the distance between the following pair of points. So I'm just giving you some points. A sine alpha minus B cos alpha and minus A cos alpha B sine alpha. Now find it out.
Ma'am, can you do the first question?
First question, okay. So if I just call this one A and B, so the length AB will be, let us find square root. Then it will be A sine alpha and plus A cos alpha whole square, right? X2 minus X1 or X1 minus X2, it's ultimately the same thing. Okay, and then minus of B cos alpha and minus of B sine alpha whole square, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here you can take A common, and because it's a square, so A square will be common. And then you have sine alpha plus cos alpha
Ma'am, it
whole
will
square.
be B cos alpha minus B sin alpha, right? Only one minus, right?
No, the formula is this, no? X2 minus X1 or X1 minus X2. So I'm actually doing this, like this minus this. So that is why it is adding,
Okay.
right? Minus, minus, plus. And then I'm doing this and minus this. Now because this is positive, so it will remain negative here,
Okay.
right? Yeah, so plus. And if you take a minus common, obviously in the square it will go, and then B square can be taken out. So it will be cos alpha plus sine alpha whole square. So it will be A square and then sine square alpha plus cos square alpha plus 2 sine alpha cos alpha, and similarly here B square into cos square alpha plus sine square alpha plus 2 cos alpha sine alpha, right? Okay, so this becomes 1, right? Similarly this becomes 1 from the identity. So it will be A square into 1 plus 2 sine alpha cos alpha, and plus B square into 1 plus 2 cos alpha and sine alpha, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And because we are finding square, I mean, just to avoid square root, I was taking square, but you can put a square root from the first step onwards if you wish. And so what can I take common? I think there's nothing common here. A square plus like 2A square sine alpha cos alpha plus B square plus 2B square cos alpha sine alpha. Are we doing it right? How can we do it further, Harsha? So AB, like if I take, is actually square root of it, right? So I was just avoiding the square root sign. Okay, I think I should leave it here. I'll give it some time and then we can discuss it later on. Or I'll send you the solution on WhatsApp, right?
Okay, ma'am.
So let's not waste time on this.
Ma'am, can you once show the fifth question? I'll take a screenshot. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. You also try to solve it. I'll also try to solve it. There is some, I think, either some mistake we have done. I think it's correct, right? X2 minus X1, that means if I'm doing A sine alpha and minus, so minus minus will become plus, that's right. And then A cos, sorry, where are the points? Sorry. Anyway, I'll see it later. So have you seen the next question? 8.
Ma'am, in the B square, we should take minus also common, right?
Yeah, minus we can take common, but ultimately it is a square. So when you take common and do its square, it becomes plus.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you show the eighth question?
Yeah, please try to solve it. Okay, after this, I'm giving some questions on section formula also. So ninth you can do, please try it.
Ma'am, in the 8th question, I'm getting a quadratic equation.
Just 1 minute. In the eighth question. Okay. So what is the equation we're getting?
K square plus 4k plus 3.
K square plus 4k plus 3.
Yes, ma'am.
If the point is equidistant is equal to 0, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can do splitting of the middle term,
Yes, ma'am. I got -3 and -1.
-3 and -1. So you have to find the value of k, okay? And also find the length of AP. Yeah, it's fine. I think if you use any of the value, you will get the same distance, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Just AP will be actually 5 units. So I have not solved it. You know, you might be getting a negative distance in one of the case, so you will neglect that, right? So the positive distance you will take.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so now this is section formula. So basically this is the first type of question I can say you will get from section formula, which is direct application. Like in one, the ratio is already given, right? And you have to find the coordinates of the point which is lying internally. And in the second type, you have to find the ratio. The coordinates are already given. So they both fall, I can say, in the first type of question on section formula.
Ma'am, in the 8th question, neither of them are getting 5.
You are getting 5.
No, ma'am, I'm not getting.
You are not getting. Okay, let us find out. So if the point P is equidistant from the point okay, AP. So that means the coordinates of A are -2 and if I take it -3, let me do it here. Can you tell me the coordinates of P? These are
2, 2.
2, 2, okay. And the coordinates of A are
-2 and k.
-2 and K, right? So that implies A can be -2 and I think -3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, or A can be -2 and -1,
Yes.
right? So let us take this one first of all and find AP or AP square. So -2 whole square plus -3 -2 whole square. So I get minus of 4 whole square plus minus of 5 whole square. So this is 16 plus 25, right? So I get 6 and 5 is 11 and 1 3 and 1 4 41. Okay, so AP is actually under root of 41. Oh, okay, let me find for this one. AP square is -2 whole square plus -1 whole square. So -4 whole square and plus minus of 3 whole square. So 16 plus 9, that is 25. And this will give you AP as square root of 25, which is 5 units, you can say. This is square root of 41. So why are you not finding it?
Ma'am, I think I made a mistake.
So you have got it?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Okay. So you can note down these question number 9 and 10. They are like straight use of formula. Now there are some interesting questions from section formula which can be asked. So have you written?
Yes, ma'am, I took a screenshot.
Okay. Now the second type I can say from section formula will be like on determining the type of quadrilateral. Sometimes it gets so difficult writing from this pen. It slips a lot, right? Okay. Quadrilateral. Now the question can be of this kind. Prove that 4 and minus 1, 6 and 0, 7 and 2, and 5 and 1 are the vertices of a rhombus. Okay, is it a square? Now, this kind of question can also be done with the help of distance formula, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But that will be lengthy process. Okay. So if this comes to your mind, if you have some intelligent guess, so you can simply use the section formula here. Like how? So you use the property of a rhombus. Like basically the property of a square is that the diagonals bisect each other, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me just call them like A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So if A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral, let's say, right? So the diagonal will be AC and BD, right?
Yes, ma'am.
AC and BD will be the diagonal. So can I just simply find out the midpoint of AC and midpoint of BD? Okay, now
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
see here. If it is a square, let's say, so I find the coordinates of the midpoint. If from both I'm getting the same coordinates, right? That means the diagonals are bisecting each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and we can say that it is a rhombus.
Ma'am, if they're not equal, then it will be a rhombus, right?
No, no, in the rhombus also, like whether it's a parallelogram, in the rhombus also, the diagonals will bisect each other. So I'm not saying that the length of the diagonal is equal, but both the diagonal are dividing each other into two equal parts. So this coordinate has to be same, isn't it? Like the midpoint of this diagonal is also this. The midpoint of this diagonal is also this. That means they are meeting at this point, right? And this is the midpoint of this also, this also, this also, this also. That means the diagonals are bisecting each other, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like, but when it comes to more marks, will this be enough?
If it is of more marks, I think you should do from distance formula. If it is just a 2 mark question, so you can directly use. I think in that case also it will not be wrong because they are not asking you to
Yes, ma'am.
use the distance formula. Ultimately, you have to prove it.
Ma'am, then how will we prove it is a square again?
Okay, so basically, Harsha, here you have to do both things. Actually, there's a process. Like, first of all, you show that it is a parallelogram, the first thing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so parallelogram you can show by this method, by section formula. That if the diagonals are bisecting each other, that means it is a parallelogram because it is a property of a parallelogram, right? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Of any parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. So if you find the midpoint and if the midpoints are same, so that means it is a parallelogram. Okay, so now you will obviously find the length of the sides, right? So if the sides are all equal, or so what will you say? If the sides are all equal, so it can be a square also and it can be a rhombus also. So in that case, you find AC and BD. Then if they are not equal, it's a rhombus. If they are equal, it's a square. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but in that case, we won't need to find that it's a parallelogram also, right? If
Okay.
we find all the sides.
Okay, no, just 1 minute. If you use the distance formula, now just see the difference here. What will happen? It actually saves some steps. Like, for example, you are starting from section formula, right? And if you are using distance formula in this question, so if you're using distance formula, so you will find all the distances that AB, BC, CD, and AD, right? And you will show that all the sides are equal, and then you will also find AC and you will also find BD to show whether it's a square or not. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
So 6 calculations you are going to do. Now, if you start from section formula and you find the midpoints here, and if they are same, that means it's a parallelogram. So any general parallelogram I'm drawing. So let's say this is my parallelogram ABCD. So it is the property of the parallelogram that the opposite sides are equal in length. So I don't have to find all the sides. I'll simply find AB and I simply find BC. That's it. So
Okay, ma'am.
that saves this calculation. Okay. This you don't have to
Yes, ma'am.
do because you have already shown it's a